Simon Jackson, I'm a judo player.
How did you get into your sport?
I consider myself to have two disabilities. One is I'm visually impaired and the other one is I have to be the best at whatever I do. So when I was 7, my dad sent a local advertisement in the newspaper for a judo class. This is with fully sighted people, and I went along and they had a competition at the end of it and I won the competition. And I thought this is a cracking sport because I can compete with people who are fully sighted, so I can do it equally with everybody, so I carried on from then.
What do you enjoy most about your sport?
Winning and pain. Not my pain, putting pain on somebody else. I enjoy fighting, I do enjoy the fighting of it. The competition is everything, the training's good as well. I've got probably an addictive personality for training. I enjoy going to the gym, I enjoy going on the judo mat, and like I said, I do enjoy the winning. I've not won a Paralympics since '96, which was my 3rd Paralympic goal. I got a bronze in Sydney, so I've not done as much winning as I used to do, but I'm getting a little bit older, but I do like to win, and that's what drives me on, and that's what gets me training, because standing on the top of the rostrum, hearing the medal ceremony, hearing the national anthem is everything, and to know that you are the best on that particular day is everything, so it is the winning.
What does a typical day in your sport involve?
Well, it involves quite a lot of pain, because in judo people try and hurt you. That's the nature of the sport. So we get up, we do a lot of running, we do a lot of gym work, and then in the evenings we do 2 hours judo every night, which consists of fighting and also technique training. But end of the day, you've got to do a lot of judo to be a good judo player, so it does consist of a lot of fighting, a lot of competing against other judo players.
How do you relax when you're not competing or training?
Just have the crack with the lads, really. When you're away, you've got no distractions with you here, because you're away from family, girlfriends, wives, mistresses. So you just have the crack with the lads, sit around the pool, just have a laugh, really. It's good. It's good. It's like, you never really relax when you're on a camp, because you're always buzzing off each other. All the lads always buzz off each other, so you don't relax that much. But it's not, you're not training, so it is relaxed of a degree. But we're always having the crack, always having a laugh. It's good. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
What do you hope to achieve in your sport in the future?
I hope to achieve the best that I can do, whether that's a gold medal or whether that's last place. As long as I do the best that I can do, I've already been 3 times Olympic champion, 3 times world champion, so I've proved everything I have to prove. But now I'm going to try and prove something to myself, whether I can still do it or not. And whether I win, if I win, it'll be fantastic. If I don't win, still okay. I don't want to lose, don't get me wrong. I want to go in and I want to beat everybody, but not really for the medal. I want to beat them for me. So as long as I put 100% in, and when I get to the competition I give 100%, that'll be enough for me.
What advice would you give to someone wanting to take up your sport?
Well, judo's a fantastic sport. It gives you something different. It gives you a way of life. I'm not talking all Japanese here, where you start sitting on the floor and eating bamboo shoots and stuff, but it focuses your mind, and you are pitting yourself against another individual person, and you've got to fight that person. And it does sound aggressive, but it's not, because at the end of the competition you shake hands, and if you like the guy, you go for a pint with him. So it is a good sport, and it does. It gives you a good body, you get good heart and lungs, you'll live a bit longer, and you'll make a load of mates as well, and you can have the crack. And if you get to a certain standard, you'll get your black belt, which is the highest accolade you can achieve, and everybody respects a black belt. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, if you put a black belt around your waist around a judo suit, you get respect. Obviously if you're not very good, you don't get as much respect. If you can dish it out a little bit more, you get a lot of respect. But it is a good sport, and I've enjoyed it. I enjoy the sport, and you make a lot of friends, and it's the friends you make at judo are friends you'll have for life, because you go through a lot. Me and Ben and Ian, we've been through a lot together, because we've been under a lot of pressure situations, and when you're training it's hard, when you're competing it's hard. So the mates you do make will be with me when I'm 65, 70 year old.
What have you got out of this camp to Macau?
Well, it's good, because now we know the situation, we know the hotel, we know the food, we know where the gymnasium is, we know the judo. So when we come back before the Paralympics, there's no pressure now. We know everything, we know what to expect, we know what the rooms are like. I know it sounds stupid, but every hotel's different and every place is different. So when we come back now before the Paralympics, we know exactly what to expect. We know when to get our bags, we know where to get our bags. We know we've got to go on a ferry. It's all good preparation, because when we come back in the next year in 2008, all we want to be focused on is competing in Beijing, not worried about, is there a gym here, is there this here, is there that here, what's the food like. We know everything now, so we can completely and 100% focus on what we've got to do in Beijing.
Okay, brilliant.
No worries.